I'm Alex Frank for the Perfect Season podcast, and here is your Friday morning update. College basketball top 25 Thursday night, backed by 21 points and 15 rebounds from Chet Holmgren. Number one, Gonzaga extended its winning streak to 17 games as they beat San Francisco 89-73. Kirk Kriisa made 7 threes as number two Arizona handled Utah on the road 97-77. An upset in Eugene as the Ducks took down number 12 UCLA 68-63. The Ducks on the bubble, now 18-10 overall and 11-6 in Pac-12 play. Number 16 USC fighting off a 3-win Oregon State team 94-91 in double overtime. Number 19 Murray State clinched the Ohio Valley Conference regular season title with a crushing win over Belmont 76-43. Number 22 Ohio State picked up a marquee road win, and number 15 Illinois 86-83. Malachi Branham leading the way for the Buckeyes with 31 points. And number 23 St. Mary's took care of business 60-46 over San Diego. One top 25 game tonight. Number 25 Iowa visits Nebraska. Tip-off tonight at 9 o'clock on FS1. Iowa currently in a three-way tie for sixth in the Big Ten standings. Nebraska alone in last place with just a 1-15 record in conference play. NBA season resuming last night following the All-Star break. Jason Tatum's 30 points paced Boston past Brooklyn 129-106. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson each scored 18 points as Golden State dominated Portland 132-95. Detroit edged Cleveland 106-103. DeMar DeRozan's 37 points helped the Bulls rally for their sixth straight win, 112-108 over the Hawks. D'Angelo Russell's 37 points helped Minnesota beat Memphis 119-114. Devin Booker scored 35 points in Phoenix's eighth straight win, 124-104 over Oklahoma City. Nikola Jokic finished an assist shy of a triple-double. The Nuggets beat the Kings 128-110. Updating the standings in the NBA, we start in the East. The Chicago Bulls remain on top at 39-21. Miami in second, just a half game behind Chicago. Philadelphia and Milwaukee follow at third and fourth, respectively. Cleveland a half game behind Milwaukee in fifth place, and Boston a game further back in sixth place. Right now, 7 through 10 is Toronto at 7, Brooklyn 8, Charlotte 9, and Atlanta at 10. Washington and New York just a half game and 3.5 games behind Atlanta at 11th and 12th, respectively. Indiana, Detroit, and Orlando bringing up the rear at 13, 14, and 15. In the Western Conference, Phoenix still with a sizable lead over second place Golden State at 6.5 games with a 49-10 record. Memphis, despite losing Thursday night, remains in sole possession of third place. Utah in fourth place at 36-22. Dallas in fifth and Denver in sixth. Just a game separating those two teams. Minnesota at 7, the Clippers and Lakers at 8 and 9, and Portland at 10 in that order. San Antonio and New Orleans each 2 games behind Portland at 11 and 12. Sacramento, Oklahoma City, and Houston at 13, 14, and 15 in that order. Coming up tonight, Miami visits New York at 7:30 on ESPN, followed by the Clippers and Lakers at 10 o'clock on ESPN. NHL Thursday night, the Penguins suffered their third straight loss. This one, 6-1 at the hands of the New Jersey Devils. Austin Matthews scored twice for the Maple Leafs as Toronto beat Minnesota 3-1. Patrick Lane scored in his 11th straight game as Columbus beat Florida 6-3. Igor Shesterkin made 36 saves as the Rangers beat the Capitals 4-1. On a night where the Predators retired goalie Pekka Rinne's number 35, it was current Preds goalie Jussi Saros who was a perfect 4-for-4 on saves in the shootout as Nashville beat Dallas 2-1. Vancouver obliterated Calgary 7-1 to snap the Flames' 10-game winning streak, while Boston beat Seattle 3-2 in overtime on a Jake DeBrusk goal 33 seconds into overtime. And San Jose beat the New York Islanders 4-3 last night in the loss. Islanders defenseman Zdeno Chara set the NHL record for most games played, by a defenseman. Updating the standings, Carolina, the New York Rangers, and Pittsburgh atop the Metropolitan Division, while Florida, Tampa Bay, and Toronto are atop the Atlantic Division. Next two teams with the most points in the conference are Washington and Boston. In the Western Conference, Colorado, St. Louis, and Minnesota are atop the Central Division, while Calgary, Vegas and Los Angeles are atop the Pacific Division. Nashville is next in the conference at 64 points, and 3 tied for the second wild card, including Edmonton, Dallas, and Anaheim, each 59 points total. Coming up tonight, one nationally televised game pitting the Devils at the Blackhawks. That's a 9 o'clock puck drop on the NHL Network. I'm Alex Frank for the Perfect Season Podcast, and this has been your Friday morning sports report.